told. I'm Kumbira Kosera from Chibuton Telecommunications. Chibuton Telecommunications is a local telephone company which specializes in a number of software systems. We, among other things, develop software that is meant for corporates who are doing various works. We design from original manufacturer specifications, and we've been doing so in the past, should I say, 10 years, since 2000 and, can I have, well, I think of more flexible. We've been doing this since 2003, as when we were incorporated. So one of our flagship software is the telephone call management, and I'll be presenting it to you in the context of reducing phone call bills. Remember, we've got a target of 50%, and that's huge, isn't it? Yeah, 50%, that's huge, and it's also beautiful. So, as I'm presenting this system, I'll basically be trying to see how best our software system can help you meet that target. We'll give you our contact details once we finish this. At Chibuton, we developed our software called Advanced Lytton Call Management, Business Call Logging. This software basically comes in three suites. The first one is for your business call management. The second one is now obsolete. It's now dysfunctional. It was the phone shop system. Most of the phone shops that you used to see in town were actually using our system to run it. And we also have another package or another suite which is for hotels, which is for hotel call management. So maybe I will start by just briefly explaining. I know most of you know it, but for those who don't know what a call management system basically is, most of the switching equipment that you have or that you're going to buy, like the Matrix telecom system, they have a facility for taking note of all the calls that are being made in your organization, which is called CDR, call data recording. And so what it does is it records those calls and stores them inside the PABX or the switching equipment. Then what you then do is, if you want to know what's actually happening in your organization, you'll have to install one of these systems, which you call a telephone call management system, which will have a live link with the switching equipment. Then it takes notes and records all the calls and puts them in a user-friendly way for you to be able to analyze them. So basically that is what a telephone management system simply does. So, like I've just said, the use of telephone management systems is just to keep an accurate record of your phone usage. Or, the one that I'm going to focus mostly on is to psychologically discourage telephone abuse. Whilst when you have successfully put in your response routine and other PIN methods that other people are going to talk about, you need to deal with the enemy from within. As some of you already are aware, I'm going to talk about a number of methods that will lessen the abuse of telephones from within the organizations. You notice that most of the calls that are actually done in-house or using your switching equipment or your telephone lines, you primarily need it to be for business, right? We all agree. But you can't argue with me that most or quite a big chunk of it is used for private businesses which don't have anything to do with your core business at your organization. And these are the calls which at times can really lead to your bill because they are not organized, they are not civilized, they are not rationalized. And as such, you need a tool like a telephone management system to be able to keep track of these. Our first point, as we discuss these methods, some may work for you, some may not work for your organization, but is that most telephone abusers know about it. They know that they're using your telephones clandestinely. They know that what they're doing is wrong. But what gives them the courage to continue is simply because they know that they are being undetected. True or false? Response from me, true or false? You agree with me, isn't it? I'm not saying you've done it before, no. I'm just saying, do you know about it, isn't it? Yeah, they just know that nobody's watching. Which is why they would go on to do that. So in the past 10 years, we have been involved in a number of projects to do with this telephone management software. And for this particular one that I'll be talking about, we've distributed, I think, close to 300 or 400 copies of the business call logging system to various organizations in Zimbabwe. And the paid phones, we think almost the same number, I think 400 or so from our database, the telephones that we've used. So we've done more than 800 installations of this system in Zimbabwe. There was a time when we even expanded to other regional countries, but I'll talk about that. But in this exercise of installing, we've noticed some methods which may work or which will help you reduce your bills. The first one that I'm going to talk about is the one that you can go and use straight away, okay? The one that you can go and use straight away. What other business executives have done is when they've noticed that their bills are going too high and they've no way of telling it, they had to engage us to try and see what's going on. So we will have a private call and we will have an announced installation to the users or to the abusers. They'll say, can you please come and install this system? And it's only administration or the HR person who knows about it. All right? So we'll connect it, we'll link it to the PABX, then they start seeing where their calls are leaking or who are the phone abusers. So from there, once we have that information, you actually see the behavior of your users without having them change, because there's now a system, okay? So you're able to log all the information and see whether your phones are being used for business or not. I'll just run through the methods that you've done. That is really what with people is when you then present them with a report of the calls, they'll actually be shocked. But it is not all shocked to death, okay? So it's a method that you can use because you need to see that data before they know about it. The other method that we have used also to care is the use of a phone book. As I'll demonstrate in the software, you can have all your business phones put within the software, okay? So you know that if you are going to be dealing with SGC, you put SGC numbers in the phone book. And then whenever a call is made to SGC, you can differentiate it, that this is a business what? This is a business call. And also you find that normally with the nature of businesses, you find that most of the calls that are abusive, they've got two characteristics. Either they're too frequent or they're just too long, the durations. That I'm sure you can agree with me as well, isn't it? Yeah. So you notice that in business, generally, you are good to go with 5 minutes. You should be done. If business, proper business, should be done. Going 10 minutes, yeah, it's a bonus, but if someone goes 10 minutes in business, then they'll rather call for the meeting. All right? So it's pointless speaking on the calls in which one to reduce them, rather call for a meeting. So you find that once you have your business calls, you can also do that, okay, yes, you are doing business, but what business can you do for 15 minutes on the phone? All right? So you'll see how the phone book actually works. I'm going to present on that. Also, we've got another interesting method that our software actually does, is the use of graphs or notice boards. Our software has got the capacity that at every period that you want, you can list or you can do a report that automatically drops graphs of the users. So the people who are abusing your phones most, they'll actually have very tall cost graphs on them. And once you put that every week or so, you find that people will have an objectivity to reduce their call messages. I'll show you how our system actually does that. We can also have another method, which is the one which simply you don't necessarily have to put all the users' calls, but you simply list that for this week, our longest calls or our most expensive calls were done by John, Kumbirai, Tedai, and Messi. All right? You can have a report from the system which does that. So once people know that you are looking at them and watching what they are doing, there are high chances that they will help you stop that. And our most innovative solution is instant responses to abuse by having SMS alerts. What we do is you put flags that, okay, I don't want any calls to go above 10 minutes, or I don't want international calls to go above 5 minutes, or local calls above, say, 15 minutes. Then, when that event happens, our software system has got a module which will automatically send an SMS to predefined numbers. That may be your HRS number and say, okay, Mr. Kumbirai has just done a call 15 seconds. Then straight away you respond, Mr. Kumbirai, you just made a call of 15 minutes to 0712. What were you discussing about? All right? So you find that psychologically it makes people aware that you're looking at it, and phone abuse will actually be eliminated or reduced by those facilities. So I'm just going to give you a brief run through of our software system and some of the features that I've just been talking to you about. After it has been linked, our software system comes with a real-time monitoring system like this. This you can have it on the responsible person's desktop. And it links whenever any user makes a call, it records, tells you the user's name, the number they call to, the destination, as you can see that the business calls, I'll show you how they generated, the cost, and the duration, and the time that they made that call. And account codings, someone I'm sure is going to talk about account codings later. Our system can also support account codings. So, just a quick review of the system. Once it records for you these calls, you also have the highlights alarms, where if you set some conditions, for example, this one, the red one is by number, so that if somebody phones a number, okay, if somebody phones a number that you don't want, okay, like for example here, a number which begins with 00, you know, then you should shade it in red for you to see, because there may be a lot of traffic, you won't be able to see all of it. You can also put alarms by extensions, by destinations. So here you can choose just highlight there, or you can choose to send an email. Then you write that you send an email to KTeam Coursera, Gmail. Okay, I'm used to chipleton.com, and you can also send an SMS to 0712737895. So whenever this event happens, whenever somebody makes a call which begins 00, they can automatically send you an SMS or to send you an email to your inbox. And you can also do that on destinations, on cost. That if it's a local call for so much, a trunk call, and even for durations. That if a local call goes above this, they need to send you an email or an SMS. So these are the kind of alarms that you can actually do. You can do that by the time of the day they call, calls after hours. People maybe stay at work after hours just to make abusive calls. Departments, branches, and you can have any custom. Like I said, this is a local developed software. You can customize any events that you want to be tracked or to be traced once they happen. So all the calls that in the alarms will actually be listed on one place, and you have got your reporting system